I'm not trying to sound unpatriotic. I care more about LeBron's legacy than Team USA, and for LeBron's legacy, this is unbelievable.
What does this mean for LeBron James?
The greatest of all time. And Green, I know you might not like this morning, but you got one up on MJ right now.
However, the person with the most to lose, assuming Team USA wins, is one Michael Jeffrey Jordan.
Years later, a doctor will tell me that I have an IQ of 48 and am what some people call mentally retarded.
When looking at the state of current day journalism, the NBA media, right now we are in the worst era of all time, with no integrity, no honesty, and really no standards. As across the landscape, what do you have? Certain guys just pushing hot takes to get clicks, other guys being forced to say things, lie, exaggerate for their networks, and the worst of all, people like Nick Wright, pushing propaganda for certain players who are actively playing in the NBA.
LeBron James is better at basketball than anyone I've ever seen. Period, point blank. And when you say, what did Jordan do better? It's a good question.
And for Clutch Sports, we all know this, they'll take any opportunity to downplay Jordan and uplift LeBron James. Case in point, this year's Olympics. As now LeBron James in 2024 has his third gold medal, surpassing Jordan, who only has 2. And look, that's all fine and good. But what are they doing now? They're pushing the LeBron over Jordan narrative because the gold medal, saying it's definitive proof LeBron James has indeed passed Jordan at age 39. And the hypocrisy right here, the shifting of standards, it's so blatant, so obvious. As first off, LeBron fans, Nick Wright, Shannon Sharp, for the longest time, they said winning championships, winning accolades like that, team-based accolades, they should not matter in these debates. But all of a sudden LeBron James gets one more gold medal than MJ, and winning all of a sudden, now it matters. And looking at Nick Wright specifically, just 2 years ago, he made an entire documentary series ranking players 1 through 50 in league history. And Michael Jordan, he was 3rd place. Now Nick explaining himself in this video, he went on for nearly 50 minutes. And not once in all those ramblings was the Dream Team gold medals or Olympics brought up one single time. Once again, I'm going to show you guys the goalposts. They are moving yet again. What this comes down to in essence is the media LeBron James fans, they know the harsh truth. His career is ending and he's not winning any more championships. And post the 2020 bubble, they even knew that back then.
When they win the title this year, it counts as another 2, which means LeBron and Jordan will both have 6 rings. What? Two for the 73 win Warriors, 2 for this year, given all the injuries, 6 rings to 6 rings. Shut up!
And look, as deranged as that take is, I'll give Nick one bone. At least he's talking NBA championships, things that really matter for GOAT debates or all-time rankings. This whole Olympic gold medal debate, that is infinitely more desperate.
However, the person with the most to lose, assuming Team USA wins, is one Michael Jeffrey Jordan. What? Because, well, a lot of people are, because of LeBron's excellence in these Olympics, looking up that 92 Dream Team. They're like, hey, who was the only guy who didn't play well? Who was the only guy who shot poorly from the field and turned the ball over and probably was out gambling in the casinos in Barcelona?
So stopping that clip right there, that just reeks of desperation. Trying to say Jordan the Dream Team was somehow underperforming, didn't have a good performance, that goes against just the facts, the data of watching the games, really just common sense. And the thing is, nobody's ever said this till Nick Wright in current day. Jordan on the Dream Team, at worst, was their 2nd best player behind Charles Barkley. But even then, if you're talking best overall player, not best performer, it was still MJ, not Charles. As in those Olympics, MJ, 14.9 points per game, in the pro-Olympic era, the 7th highest all time, and compared to the 24 team, higher than anyone on the roster. Jordan also, 4.8 assists, brings 4th all time for Team USA. Steals, 4.1, no one talks about this, the highest average ever for a USA player. And here's the big time kicker. 1.3 turnovers, which Nick Wright would have you think is some outlandish number. MJ in this run total had 10 turnovers. LeBron versus Serbia and France alone had 10 turnovers. And one thing I want to make very clear, Michael Jordan on the Dream Team, to himself, the media, the fans, it wasn't about him. Was he a big-time piece of the team? Undoubtedly. But it was about the team and them winning gold and restoring dominance. And Jordan on the team, quite literally, did anything they asked. As in the games Magic missed, what did Jordan do? Ran point, facilitated, and passed the ball. As versus Germany had 15 points, 12 assists, 0 turnovers on 7 10 shooting. And those 12 assists tied for the most ever for a player in a USA jersey. Now when Magic was playing, what did Jordan do? More of a defensive role, a score-first player. As versus Croatia had 21 points, 8 steals, 2 blocks on 9-22 shooting. And those 8 steals tied for the most ever with Jordan himself in the previous game versus Angola, where he also had 8. If you want to see how good Jordan was in 92, just go on your phone, go on your laptop, look up these games, look up the stats, and verify it for yourself. And one of the memes going around now I've seen from LeBron fans is, Jordan versus Puerto Rico shot 1 of 11, which I mean, obviously not a great game. But these fans, they're just learning this now. That's been known for close to 20 years. But these fans, so lazy, so ignorant, they won't do the basic research. And speaking of basic research, what happened in the next 2 games after that Puerto Rico game? Jordan versus Lithuania. 21 points, 6 steals, 4 assists, 9 of 18 shooting. And those 6 steals, only behind Jordan, the most ever, in a USA basketball game. And if you want to talk weak competition, Lithuania had Sabonis and Marciulionis, 2 of the greatest international players of all time. Now in the gold medal game, they're playing Croatia. Petrovic, Raja, Toni Kukoc, again, 3 Hall of Famers and 3 great players. Jordan this game, 22 points, 2 steals, 3 rebounds on 10 of 16 shooting. Michael Jordan, 92 and 84 in the gold medal games, was Team USA's leading scorer both times. For LeBron James in 4 Olympics, not once has been a leading scorer in a gold medal game. And if you want to open Pandora's box of big-time gold medal performances, LeBron's resume takes a major hit. As looking at 08, when Kobe saved him, that gold medal game in the 4th quarter was a tight game. And LeBron in the 4th, 2 points, 1 and 2 shooting, 0 made threes. Kobe, 12 points, 4 7 shooting, 2 made threes. And of course, 2024 versus France, this one's not even debatable. Steph in the 4th quarter, he won this game for them. 12 points, 4 of 5 shooting, 4 made threes. LeBron, much like 08, pitiful performance, 2 points, 1 and 2 shooting, also added in 4 turnovers.
A lot of people are, because of LeBron's excellence in these Olympics, looking up that 92 Dream Team. They're like, hey, who was the only guy who didn't play well?
So stopping that clip right there, I don't want to rehash old history, but Nick Wright unknowingly makes a very good point about fans going back in time researching games and looking at articles, documentaries for themselves. And if you go back in league history, look at the early 90s, the late 80s, you're going to see very, very quick Michael Jordan wasn't just a great player, he was the greatest player. As looking at 92 specifically, Michael Jordan that year, the MVP, first team All-NBA, first team All-Defense, third DPOY, the scoring champ, top 5 in steals, and looking at the postseason, somehow got better and elevated his play. Averaging 34.5 points per game, had 16 games in this run over 30 points, the most ever. Total point numbers had over 750, again the most in league history, and for all 22 games in this run, had over 22 points, again the longest streak in league history. And for the finals versus Clyde Drexler, averaged 36 points per game on 43% shooting from deep on just under 5 attempts. I think Michael Jordan 92 had a pretty decent season and overall year. So that right there is the end of the video. Like I always say, do your own research, watch the games, look at the stats, the numbers, verify it for yourself. Don't take my word for it, Nick Wright's word for it. Go look at it for yourselves. As always, thank you guys for watching, hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you next time.